we just had an article that came out that just talked about how students are balancing, let's say 40-hour work weeks with like 8 credits at a time. Do you think that's a problem with minimum wage, or kids not balancing their school correctly?
Oh, I have a strong opinion. I think it should be raised. Like LeBron, I think it should be like the standard of, I don't necessarily think you should be like rich from minimum wage, obviously, but I think you should be able to like live a good life.
Sustain yourself comfortably.
Minimum wage should definitely be higher than the 10-10.
10-10.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't think just because it's low, school shouldn't be easier. It's never going to be easier.
I just graduated, and I know a lot of people that I went to school with. They had to work, and trying to balance that life was tough for them and impossible for me. I couldn't do it. I had classes and this and that I had going on, so there was no way for me to work.
Cost of living is insane right now, so it's like just anything you can kind of like actually live off of.
It's hard just because of all the inflation.
That
like,
too.
When they raise what we're getting paid, of course they're going to raise everything else, so that kind of sucks. So I feel like if the government could balance the inflation, I feel like that would help us with raising minimum wage.
Yeah, I think if the raise went up a little bit, people wouldn't have to work as much, which could make it a little bit easier for, for students and all that. I don't know if that's going to solve every problem, but I think it could help a little bit at least.
If you could put minimum wage at a reasonable rate, something nice, what would you put it at?
They say you should be making like $20 an hour just to live comfortably.
Yeah.
So maybe between like 15 and 18.
I'd say like 13, 14. It's manageable for a student.
I mean, we know how inflation's already been going up, so I feel like raising it too much might hurt more than anything. But, I feel like 14 probably is a good starting point, and then, see how it goes from there.
I own a business, so I have employees, and I think you should pay your people well enough that they don't need to work past 40 hours a week to make a living.
I'm the manager of this place, so I'm like, keep it low. No, it's definitely one of those things where you need balance to where we can keep our prices low for everybody, but still support our students, workers. So, I think, especially for how easy this job is, like $12 an hour would be actually really cake for this gig.
Yeah, I would think $15 to $16 an hour is what's fair no matter what you're doing, whether it's flipping burgers or, putting together machines. It really doesn't matter. And a lot of the older generation are like, well, I made $4.25. Nobody gives a shit what you made back then. Nobody cares. It's what we need now.